If you don't know about dividend stocks, they're pretty cool. It's basically buying the share of one company, and instead of keeping the earnings to themselves and reinvesting it or paying the CEO a little bit more, you'll pay a part of their earnings to the shareholders, meaning you're not only hoping that it goes up in price, you're also actually earning revenue from it. Now, obviously, in crypto, there's a bunch of different ways of earning some income. What I've been really researching lately is airdrops. You have to like do some tasks on a network and you get rewarded in crypto, and sometimes it can be like thousands of dollars at once. But today I'm going to talk about kind of a mix of both. So in this video, we're going to cover none other than the Vision ecosystem. Hey, what's up, peeps? It's your boy Marcel, aka Smokecalm. I hope you're doing well. Today, I'm wearing the Nah, I'm kidding. I brought out the Breitling Navitimer today because it's been a while since I wore this one and needed a bit of love. If you've been following the channel for a while now, you've seen me cover a variety of different node projects in crypto, ranging from Delysium, Sonoris, Galaxis. We've got more on the way, and they've all made me some pretty good money, and if you got in when I got in, you probably made some good money as well. And the way that these digital nodes or shares actually work is that they reward you daily in their own token, and then you can go ahead and sell that token. But basically, instead of going out and buying like X amount of tokens, you buy the node early and you get more and more tokens the earlier you are. And then when the token launches, you're usually sitting on return on investment and then some. But let's hop onto the Vision website and see exactly what I'm talking about. This is their Launchpad, because yes, they are building a Launchpad. As you can see, we have Vision Node right here. Vision Node gives you VIP access to the Vision game ecosystem, limited to 10,000 units. Okay, this is pretty big because all the previous nodes I've covered in the past are limited to like 50,000 units, making it like, yeah, you got actual time to purchase them. It's just the earlier you are, the better. 10,000 though, that can sell out easily inside of a month. Each node releases rewards and perks across all of our products, including Vision Offering. Okay, Vision Offering is their Launchpad. When we scroll down a little bit, we can see all projects. There's the Vision Node, which we'll get to in a minute. There's Crypto Showdown, which you probably saw on the thumbnail, which is a game. Prepare to battle your fellow traders in this trading card game that honors the Web3 and GameFi industry. Get a head start for a special price with our pre-sale. Now, from the research I've done about the game, it's going to be pretty cool. If you've been in Web3 for a while, there's a lot of memes included. I think it's going to be a good laugh. Now, obviously, there's also Vision Staking. That's just staking. I think we're all aware of what staking is, right? Now, obviously, if you have a project that you want to launch using their Launchpad, at the bottom, you can see have a project, fill up the form, and get in touch. We'd be happy to review your application and welcome you as part of the Vision Offerings family. Okay, but Smokecalm, what's this Vision? Where's Vision coming out of? Well, first things first. The Vision token is actually already launched. It's been launched for a while, and in my opinion, they launched at the absolute worst time possible in crypto, which was May 2022, basically the exact end of the last bull market. So obviously their token took a hit, and it's been pretty much looking like it's chilling since, right? It's starting to go back up, and I think with what they're building, it could actually keep crawling back up slowly. But Vision's way more than just a launchpad. As you can see right now, we're on visiongame.io, the ecosystem that powers the GameFi revolution. Now, they're already listed on some major exchanges, which I really like, including KuCoin, Huobi, MEXC, and BitGet. They also have a liquidity pool on PancakeSwap if you want to go the decentralized exchange route, but I think the fact that they're listed on these 4 exchanges already give them a huge amount of credibility. When we scroll down a little bit, we can see that they're building the next generation of GameFi dev tools, launchpad games, new outlets, and metaverses. Now, metaverses I know was a huge word like 1 or 2 years ago when Meta started talking about it. Let me tell you how it's going to play in with the node. Complicated onboardings, subpar experiences, and required technical know-how are only a few of the hurdles that are keeping the GameFi industry from exploding to its height. Now what I wanted to show you is their ecosystem. They have Visionverse, which decided to go a different route than like Decentraland or the Sandbox, where you have to buy land in order to like be part of it. No more lands, just creativity. Why limit an entire universe to a set amount of limited land to explore and own? Visionverse explores the limitless opportunities of the metaverse, offering code-free solutions, which I like very much, for everybody to build their own world with their own token. This is also going to play into the nodes. As I said, we'll talk about it in a minute. I see you getting impatient, but stick with me because this one's good. Traders, get ready. This is the card game, the Crypto Showdown, which I think I'll be playing quite a lot when it comes out. The Launchpad that we covered a little bit earlier. They have an arcade, basically a community play to earn, in which you can play arcade games and earn some tokens. Vision Move, this is going to be a health thing. I'm not really allowed to talk about it. Let's just say I'm excited for it. Vision Trade, which is basically a marketplace for all things Vision game, the NFTs that'll be coming out. It's also a DEX for tokens, inscriptions, and more. They didn't forget to include media, because with Game 5 Bits, they'll basically be creating this news website, regroups everything that you have to know in the Game 5 world, which I think is great. And also Vision SDK, or Software Dev Kit, which is basically a set of tools to help dev join the ecosystem and make their work easier. So we've got some for everybody. We've got some for gamers, for devs. They're gonna help publish games and do some like technical and creative consulting to help people build better in the ecosystem. I'm not gonna go over the roadmap, but you can pause the video right here to read it. And if we scroll down a little bit, you can see that the team is entirely public. I actually had the chance to hop on a call and spend around 30 minutes of his time with Christian Esposito, the CEO of Vision, which was totally enlightening, because I know it's pretty complicated to understand everything going around the Vision ecosystem, but he took the time to explain things to me in a manner where I understood them so that I could explain it to you guys. Backers and partners: BitGert, Me Music, Hella, Axis Adventures, Huobi. I mean, look at the list. Like, by the way, we're gonna have a video coming on Me Music very soon, another form of node, which I think you guys will like. Anyways, back to the node page, we're gonna click on Explore Campaign. And the reason I'm interested in these, and I talked about dividend stocks in the beginning and airdrops, etc., is because the node gives you a couple perks. And it's not only a digital node, it is also a physical node that you will run on a device. You'll also receive an NFT for these around February 2024. You can buy as many of these as you'd like until they reach that hard cap of 10,000. And every 250 nodes sold, that pushes the price up by $50. Meaning, if we run a little bit of math, we can do 10,000 divided by 250. That gives us 40 times the increase, which is $50. So the last nodes will be going for $2,300. They're currently still only going for $300 right now. That's why I'm going to be getting one today, because, you know, I put my money where my mouth is. I'm not going to cover a project I'm not going to invest in. I went over to docs, and I recommend you do that yourself. I'll have a link to them in the description. But basically, these nodes gives you V points, daily V points. They're not a token per se. They're points that you can actually exchange for Vision token at a ratio of 1 to 10. Meaning if you have 100 V points, you can get 10 Vision tokens, but that's not where it's interesting. Where it becomes interesting is that the Vision offering Launchpad, instead of taking listing fees for projects, because a Launchpad usually takes like a flat dollar fee for every launch. If a project wants to get launched, they ask for like $10,000, $15,000. Well, the team at Vision did something quite a bit different, which is, instead of asking for that fee, they said, we're gonna give the earnings to the people that believe in us, that help fund this through the nodes. Meaning every project that launched on the Vision offering Launchpad have to contribute a percentage of tokens that goes to node holders. Now, it doesn't instantly goes to node holders, but what you can do is trade one V point, you know, those points that your node makes every day, for one of each token. Meaning if after a month you have, I don't know, like 1,200 V points, you'll be able to get 1,200 tokens of whatever's launching this week on the Launchpad. Meaning for a one-time $300, maybe $350, $450, whatever, when the price goes up, payment to get a node, you're gonna get lifetime Launchpad access. You're basically gonna get tokens for free for life of a ton of different GameFi projects. If that's not cracked, I don't know what it is. When I scroll down a little bit more, you can see the total ecosystem that we talked about: Visionverse, Vision Offering, Vision Trade, Vision Move, Vision Arcade, Vision SDK, Game 5 Bits, and Crypto Showdown, all coming in to create, earn, and play. I'm gonna buy the node in a minute. One last thing to know about the nodes is I said that it was also a physical node that you'll be able to run on a machine. So since they have this metaverse that can be treated kind of like Roblox, because people inside of the metaverse can create their own games, but those games can actually also create their own tokens, and all this has to be hosted on a node. One node can host 5 games, and the node takes a tax of the tokens that are traded inside of the game. And obviously you can choose like how much that tax is in order to like make your node seem more appealing to certain devs or certain games. But let's say you're running your node on like one of these small computers, for instance, that hardly costs $200, and you have like 5 games that people are playing on there, and I don't know, there's like a daily transaction volume of like $10,000, and your tax is set at like 10%, then your node is generating you $1,000 a day, on top of the fact that you're also getting the Launchpad V points and earning different tokens of pretty much everything that launches on here. It's just, I want to make sure that you understand the value, and I think this is totally cracked, and I don't know why they're not sold out yet. I'll leave a link down below to like all the information right here and the docs and everything, but if I read through everything, the video is going to be 30 minutes long, so let's just go ahead and buy the node. I'm going to click on pledge right here. Obviously, I want to buy 1 node right now. I might buy some more later this weekend. I'm going to tick I acknowledge this purchase is not to be considered an investment. I'm going to click pledge, and it's going to prepare. By the way, this is on the Binance Smart Chain. So what you'll need is whatever amount that the nodes are currently selling at in USDT on the Binance Smart Chain. It's pulling up my wallet right here, $299.83. I'm going to click on confirm. Confirming transaction right now. Pledged successfully. Okay, that's awesome. So I should be able to go right here. As you can see, you have to create an account on the website and link your wallet to it, but there's no KYC. I can go right here and go to pledges, and I can see that I have my 1 Vision node. This gives me reward tier platinum, which is the highest reward tier in the ecosystem and is pretty much reserved for node holders. And when I click on Vision nodes right here, I can see that V points are distributed every day at midnight UTC. My total current V points are 0 because it hasn't been a day, obviously. And I have Vision node 86. So that means that there's only been 86 sold. The actual sale of these started yesterday. So that's why there's not that many sold. I don't think there's been that many YouTubers making content about it. So that's probably why. But I'm definitely excited for this one and to see how it goes and start running my nodes and getting like up to those 5 games on it and like setting my tax to make people more or less inclined to put a game on my node, and then see what kind of stuff goes on the Launchpad. Do I want to exchange my V points for this project that's launching or this project? I think this is going to be a fun one. But you guys know, as usual, if you feel like I provided you with value, please subscribe. A ton of you guys aren't. That's kind of weird, not gonna lie. Drop a like, drop a comment if you have a question. On that note, it was your boy Marcel, aka Smoketown. I hope you guys have a good one, and I'll catch y'all in another one. Peace.